Hey, I'm so glad you're here. We were starting to think you wouldn't make it, but I dare say, the way you look tonight makes it all worth it. Don't be so modest. You always look amazing. Though, there's something different about you that I can't quite put my finger on. Maybe it's the hair. Or the new outfit? Whatever it is, it's working wonders. Here, let me take your jacket. Unless you want to go outside to look at the fireworks. Personally, I'd rather stay inside where it's nice and warm. Plus, that's where all the food is. What kind of host do you take me for? Why would my brother and I host a New Year's Eve party and not order something for our guests to eat and drink? Granted, we weren't sure what everyone liked, so we went with the classics. We've got pizza, pasta, and pastries. The 3 Ps. That's funny. We also have root beer to drink. I know that doesn't start with P, we could have went with punch, but root beer is more festive, I think. On the other hand, I could have got champagne, but not all of us are old enough to drink champagne or wine. And I really didn't want anyone to feel like they were missing out. Yeah, I'm not a big champagne wine person either. I do love root beer. You know, I didn't know you had such a sweet tooth. I mean, that's true. The sweet buns are really good. I would have one, but then I'd break my resolution before I even started it. You're right. I've sworn off sweets more than once. And somehow, just when I think I'm doing well, the cravings keep coming back. And I give in. If we're being totally honest here, you're not exactly helping. No. It's not because you have a whole plate of sweet buns. You have a whole plate. Oh my goodness. You're gonna go into a sugar coma. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you're not exactly helping because I like sweet things. And you're sweet. And wow, Here I was thinking I'd last at least a week without giving in to my cravings for sugar, but I couldn't even last an hour. I know how overly sweet that sounded. But come on. You know I love teasing you. Or flirting with you, whatever you want to call it. You know what? Maybe tonight, since it's a party, and since it's not quite midnight yet, I'll allow myself a nibble or two. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to share your buns with me, but I appreciate the gesture. You're right. They were absolutely worth it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a nibble and then save the rest for later. You know, I was telling my brother the other day that if I was to ever propose to someone who had a sweet tooth, I'd put the ring in the pastry. Then he said it was a bad idea since they might accidentally swallow the ring, and that wouldn't exactly be romantic. Someone might have to go to the hospital and get the ring out. I mean, it would be I guess not really a funny story since choking is no joke. It's happened to me before. Long story. And if I were to ever propose to a writer or a reader, I'd want to write a short story. You know, fold a bunch of paper together, have them read it out, and then at the very end, there would be a chapter with a drawing of a ring. And then I'd get down on one knee, propose, and heck, I'm talking about it so much and I don't even have a partner. Actually, I'm kind of torn between wanting to get into the dating pool or staying single. On the one hand, I don't really have time for dating. What with me wanting to buckle down and finish writing my book, not only that, having to worry about how I look, how I talk, how I act, whether or not the person is genuinely interested in getting to know me, or has ill intentions, or just isn't looking for something serious, more of a casual type thing, than having to choose between meeting people in real life or choosing a dating app. And dating apps, the very idea is intimidating. But on the other hand, I've always wanted to know what it feels like to be with someone, to go on dates. And I want to know what it feels like to be kissed. I know it sounds so weird when you say it out loud, but in my head, it seems like something I genuinely want. My sister, she drove down here the other day, and she said that if I was so interested in dating, why not date that cute colleague I'm always talking about? She meant you, by the way. And I said that I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, I talk about you enough. And while I might not always show it, especially if I'm feeling anxious or overwhelmed, I like spending time with you. And I'll be honest, you have a face that looks like it would feel really good to kiss. And even though your jokes are really, really, really bad sometimes, yeah, like I'm one to talk, you always make me laugh, you make me smile, and oh, did I just... Oh, no, I didn't... Okay, well, no, I was going to tell you, but not like this. I wanted to wait until the countdown began, and then once the fireworks started, I was gonna pull you in close and tell you how I feel. I know you're shocked, and I just messed this whole thing up, and well, I'm guessing you feel the same way then. Oh, look, we're just in time. Well, here's to a new year. Here's to turning the page and starting a new chapter. I love you.